The challenge of relinquishing something you cherish greets you each morning when you awaken. It's not merely a new day dawning but an invitation to a more profound purpose that transcends the boundaries of the physical realm. You're a spiritual being embarking on an extraordinary journey, one that exceeds your wildest imagination, such as the enchantment of existence. However, this majestic spiritual odyssey presents its own array of trials, with attachment being among the most significant. Each of us treasures certain elements, perhaps a person, a possession, a job, or even an idea. While love and attachment are natural human sentiments, they become problematic when they transform into idolization. Anything to which you become so attached that you feel life would be unbearable without it becomes an idol, diverting your focus from your genuine calling. In these moments, when you profess your dependence on something, the universe pays keen attention. It's akin to ringing a bell in the spiritual realm, beckoning a lesson you must grasp. Spiritual tests serve as the universe's way of scrutinizing the authenticity of your devotion. Are you unwavering in your commitment to your higher calling, or have you become ensnared in the labyrinth of worldly attachments? When you find yourself tightly clutching someone or something to the extent that your existence seems precarious without it, the universe inevitably unveils a different reality. You encounter the demanding yet enlightening ordeal of separation, not as a punitive measure, but as an avenue for growth and self-discovery. This serves as the universe's method of instructing you to stand as an individual, complete and whole in your right. This principle resonates throughout the teachings of numerous philosophical and spiritual traditions, whether it's Buddhism's emphasis on non-attachment or Stoicism's encouragement of emotional resilience. The universe, in its boundless wisdom, assesses your preparedness to release even those attachments you hold as essential to your identity. These tests unveil whether you prioritize these attachments over your soul's ultimate purpose. Before endowing you with greater responsibilities and profound spiritual wisdom, the universe seeks to fathom the depths of your heart. Does it remain preoccupied with transient earthly gains, neglecting the grander journey you've embarked upon? These tests gauge your focus and question your allegiance. Are you a captive of attachments or a willing participant in life's grand design, prepared to flow with the current of spiritual evolution? In the words of Rumi, "You were born with wings, why prefer to crawl through life?" This insight beckons you to unfurl your wings, transcending the mundane and the material to embrace your higher calling. With each attachment you release, each idol you dismantle, you draw nearer to flight. The objective isn't to eliminate love or passion but to prevent them from obstructing your ultimate purpose. Bear in mind, you are not defined by the possessions you clutch but by the wings you extend. With every successful passage through a spiritual test, you grow in strength, wisdom, and alignment with your genuine self. You begin to realize that you are not a diminutive entity within an immense universe, rather, you are the universe experiencing itself. This is your higher calling, a life greater than life itself, a journey worth undertaking without detours or distractions. Exercising patience means waiting longer than usual. In a world where we're used to getting things quickly, waiting for something important can be tough. We're trained to expect fast results. But when you're on a spiritual journey, you discover that the universe has its own schedule. Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about staying positive while you wait. This is one of the hardest lessons in your spiritual journey, especially today when we're used to everything happening instantly. Waiting can feel really hard. You might wonder why things aren't happening right now if they're meant to be. But let's look at waiting differently. These moments of waiting aren't empty gaps in time, they're lessons. Life has its ups and downs, and the universe uses delays to teach us that. These delays aren't punishments, they're opportunities to grow. What is the universe trying to tell you during these times? It's asking if you can hang on and wait for what you really want, even when things don't go as planned. These questions aren't meant to upset you. They're meant to challenge you, make you stronger, and help you understand yourself and your journey better. The universe isn't making you wait to punish you or stop you from reaching your dreams. It's teaching you to appreciate what you're waiting for even more when it finally arrives. Think of it like a seed in the ground. Your dreams and goals need time to grow and become real. There's wisdom in the saying, good things come to those who wait. Often, the longer you wait, the better the outcome. How can you make waiting easier? Learn to be still, to just be without always needing to do something. This is when waiting becomes peaceful. Stillness helps you quiet the noise, control impulsive thoughts, and find peace in the present moment. When you find peace now, the future doesn't seem so scary. Every moment you spend waiting isn't wasted, it's a chance to gain wisdom, strength, and spiritual depth. The universe knows the right time for everything, even when you think you're ready or wish you were. When the right moment comes, the joy you feel will be even greater because of the patience it took to get there. It will be a joy that's not tainted by impatience, but one that's richer because of the wait. So, when you're at a door that won't open, remember that each moment you wait is shaping you into the person who will be ready when the door finally opens. The waiting isn't lost time, it's a crucial part of your journey. Your reward will be more than you can measure, not just in material things, but in the depth of wisdom and spiritual happiness. In life, every delay has something to teach you. So, wait, be still, and trust that your time will come. What you're waiting for is worth it, and you are worth this journey. Facing a test of faith happens when everything falls apart in your life. Sometimes it feels like life is hitting you hard, and you might wonder if something has gone terribly wrong. But what if these tough times are actually a profound spiritual test? We all experience moments when it seems like everything is falling apart. It's during these times that your faith is not only being tested but also strengthened. It's easy to have faith when everything is going well, but the real challenge is holding on to your faith when life gets really tough. Faith isn't just about believing that a higher power will give you what you want. It's about believing that this higher power will do what's right for you. This higher power, whether you call it God or the universe, isn't only there when things are good. Your connection with it grows stronger during life's difficult moments. When everything falls apart, you're left feeling vulnerable, open to a deeper connection with the divine. These tough times reveal your true strength. Can you stick to your beliefs even when you face unexpected challenges? The universe uses these moments to test your resilience, adaptability, and the depth of your faith. It might seem tough, but remember, you won't be the same person coming out of these storms. This is what the storm is all about. Pain and hardship aren't meaningless experiences. It's like pruning a plant. You're cutting away what no longer serves you to make room for new growth. This process requires a lot of faith, trusting that what's being removed will be replaced with something stronger and more aligned with your true self. Going through this process can be very challenging, and it might feel like you're being torn apart. But these tough times are not punishments. They're preparing you for greater things that you can't even imagine yet. You're being sculpted into the person you're meant to become. So, when your faith is tested and you're going through life's storms, remember it's not the end, it's a transformational phase. Your journey through these trials will make you stronger and deepen your faith, serving you for the rest of your life. You won't come out of this broken but strengthened, not defeated but victorious. Trust the process, trust divine timing, and trust that your path is leading you to something great. The universe isn't trying to break you, it's shaping you into the best version of yourself. Hold on to your faith, even when it feels shaky. On the other side of this test is a stronger, more resilient you, deeply connected to the divine. This journey is uniquely yours, so stay inspired and stay true to it. If you found this message helpful, please share it with those who might need it. Wishing you a beautiful day.